Hello everybody, Alias here, coming at you again with another Let's Look At. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Ronin Trail. This is a super early access game. Once again, this one is actually a, what's the word? It's a Kickstarter project, and yeah, I went ahead and threw $17 for like an early version of the demo. I'm interested to see just how it plays. Basically, it is a voxel-based survival combat game with single-player and multiplayer eventually. I'm really excited to see like what the PvP might look like in this game. But yeah, visually, it was extremely stunning and beautiful, and the combat looked really cool. So I'm very interested to give this a try and see what it's all about. And yeah. Here we are. I'm gonna do some sound balancing. Just give me 1 second here. Alright, the sound balancing seems to be done. Let's go ahead and get into some gameplay here. So this is sight unseen. I know that there's like a super short demo. And yeah, I know very little about this game other than the bits and pieces that I've seen. And it looks really, really cool. So I'm excited to give this a try. So spacebar is like a dash, F to read, C to crouch. Okay, so we'll do a little crouch and that'll get us under there. Nice. And open inventory with tab. Okay, I'm not sure if that'll be useful. I'm sure that'll be useful pretty shortly. Looks like we've got some stuff to loot. So we've got a katana, the kimono planes, or kimono, my apologies. Okay, so we've got a katana, basic katana, nothing special about it. So we've got apparel slots and armor, some pouches and stances. Very cool. Okay, so we've got toughness, endurance, strength, dexterity, and survivability. So there's some RPG elements. We've got fame, gold, and XP. Neat. What do we have here? Press T to equip/unequip weapon. Okay, so we can pull out our sword. And we've just got some left-click spins. I don't know exactly how these work. They don't really cost much in terms of stamina. I'm surprised. Feels like I couldn't run out of stamina if I tried. Ooh, bumping into stuff seems like it's pretty bad. Okay. Interesting. Left mouse button to attack and right mouse button to defend. Okay. And I know, like, the flow of combat kind of seems to change as you go here, so I'm interested to see what all sort of things we can do. Oh, looks like there was something to interact with there. Another sign. Find openings to attack. Okay. It sounds like we're going to be getting into some combat here. Can I sneak up on this guy? I'm assuming this is a bad guy. Oh shit. I hope he was a bad guy. Oh, we got a Tonto. Okay, so Tontos are a short sword, essentially. So I imagine I can equip that as well. Okay, there we go. And maybe we can pull that out and use that as, like an assassination tool, possibly. Okay. I don't know if I should have killed that guy. I feel like he was gonna give me some information, but maybe not. Oh, there's another guy. Let's not murder this one immediately. Spacebar to dodge. There's no way we're not getting into some combat, alright? We're gonna go for the assassin play. Bum 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 bum. Oh, that's a. Oh no. Okay, I was right. They are. Okay, so we need to unequip this weapon, and then pull this one out. I wonder if we can pull that during a. Okay, so he kind of dashed into me there. Oh my god, that's brutal, man. You can like straight up dismember people. Okay. I hope they do something with the cursor at some point. It's a little bit distracting with the art style. But maybe that was because of I alt-tabbed or something. Let's see here. We've got a prayer spot. I have to unequip my weapon to prayer. That makes sense. Okay. Is this like a bonfire maybe? Meditate. So that I was able to save game. I can rest, level up, and travel. So it's a bonfire. Are we able to level any of our stats? Okay, we can. So we've got one available point. It doesn't say what any of this stuff is. I know survivability dictates, like, all of your other stats. So you actually have to play this game in such a way where you're foraging and trying to keep yourself alive through, you know, various means. So I feel like that's a really important stat. In fact, it's so important, I think I'm going to level it first. There we go. And let us do a little rest, I suppose. Oh, okay. Well, it's early in the morning, so we'll just rest briefly, and we'll see what the resting effect does. I think I did take a hit in there, so there we go. So we can see our bars up there. We've got 2 of them. This guy might notice me. I wonder if there's a reason to use the Tanto over the katana. Maybe there is some sort of assassination technique. I would like to learn if that's a thing. We're gonna try and assassinate this guy. He's not got the best ability to see me, apparently. Alrighty. Let's put away the weapon and pull out the katana. And we'll see how this goes. Oof. Okay. I did get hit there. Okay, his stamina's really low, so we can just go in on him. Nice. Alright, so we did take a hit there. But that's okay. I wonder if there's any way to clean off your sword. Oh, if you hold T, you can clean your sword of blood. That's really cool. Yeah, I was wondering if that was going to be a thing. Because, you know, you don't want your sword all bloody. That's no good. I don't know if, like, wetness is a thing. Or if I'm going to have any problems with that. But it looks like that did wash off the blood from me, which is good. I imagine most of these early guys are going to be enemies. I don't know if we'll come across any friendlies. To sneak up on enemies, using crouch on suspected enemies. And okay, so basically you do get to deal extra damage that way. I don't know if the Tanto is better for that or not, but we will try again. You'd think there'd be like some sort of assassination technique. There we go. That's a kill. Looks like we're gonna have a 2 versus 1 here, depending on how this plays. I'm gonna try and charge in, maybe. Ooh, he managed to get a really good block in there. Okay, he swung, which means that's a perfect opportunity for me to swing. So it looks like some of the strategy for this is like timing your swings in such a way that you can sort of delay it. It reminds me a little bit of Mordhau, actually. These early guys are really simple, though, but they're just trying to get the combat down. For the early game here, I get it. But this is pretty sweet so far. I'm really excited to see how this whole game kind of ties in with itself. There's like a million survival games out there. Like you know them. There's Rust. There's Minecraft. There's Project Zomboid. There's so many of them. But you know, one of the things that I don't like about most of them is their theme. And their like visuals are kind of like unimpressive. This game is really pretty and seems to be like pretty combat focused, which is definitely more up my alley. That's not to say that like Project Zomboid, for example, I think that's a really stellar game, but you know, it is definitely like not nearly as beautiful as what we have here, which is really cool. Arrows cannot be blocked, but they can be deflected with attacks. Okay, so we can deflect attacks with, or deflect arrows with well-timed attacks, apparently. There's something up there that maybe I can acquire at some point. Okay, I'm really scared of... Okay, that guy's got bow and arrow, and then we've got 2... Oh, shit, okay. I'm gonna get around the corner. One of the best things you can do in games like this is make a gap and force them to follow you. Let's see here. Looks like they didn't really chase me. Interesting. One of them is approaching. Looks like it's the bowman. There we go. That dealt with him. So much for practicing my arrow deflecting. And these guys forgot all about me, apparently. Okay. It'd be nice if you could alternate between weapons more easily. This guy's got a swing ready. I'm gonna jump in and then try to get a block. Okay. I thought he had a swing ready, but apparently not. They're so slow. But I guess it's like super early tutorial stuff. There we go. This guy doesn't have any blocks, so we're able to just kind of go crazy on him. It seems like the stamina system is really more of a problem for enemies than it is for me thus far, which is interesting. I wonder if that'll change. I find it really weird how I can't, like, swap weapon or quick swap weapons. Okay. I'm going to try fighting with the Tonto here and see if it plays much different. Because I believe it will be a lot faster. It looks like we had an attack clang there, and I don't know what that means. Okay. It's definitely got some power. Like, I feel like it's pretty good in its own way. Like, it might be a better defensive weapon than offensive weapon, which is interesting. Because when I'm swinging, if they swing as well, if our blades clank, it seems like we trade. Interesting. It's almost like he has like a lock-on system on me. So that was me attacking on his swing, and that managed to take him out. That's really cool. Neat. Unequip weapon first. I thought it was T to unequip weapon. Wait, it's Y? Interesting. My brain is struggling with some of the controls here, apparently. Skilled enemies can parry telegraphed attacks, strike when they are vulnerable to deal extra damage. This can be while charging or recoveries from an attack, but beware, the same applies for you as well. So yeah, the PvP is going to be so freaking sweet in this game. I'm really excited to mess around with that. Okay. I'm holding T, and I'm holding Y. Okay, interesting. There we go. Alright. Let's do another meditation. We've got quite a few things to work with here. We'll rest for 1 hour. I guess we'll try some nighttime stuff and see what that's like. I don't know what the day rotation is like in this game. Interested to see what that's like. Endurance definitely isn't a problem. Maybe we should get our survivability up even further. Potentially. Oh, we don't have any available points for level up. Interesting. Despite our 310 experience. I wonder how the experience point system works. Okay, let's pull out our katana. Looks like we've got a real threat ahead of ourselves. I imagine this person's going to be a bit of a boss battle. Okay, so they were able to parry our attack. Okay. Ooh, I don't know what just happened there. That was interesting. So I'm pretty sure there's different, like, attack styles in one. This guy's a real fight, okay. So all those early guys were little babs. This guy's the real deal. We are doing some clank damage. He's got like a thrust attack. That's really cool. He's really low on stamina. If we can get that stamina all the way down, we'll win. There we go. All right. So yeah, I utilized a lot of charge attacks there, which seemed really effective. I feel like charge attacks in games like this are always really strong, especially against NPCs. But I'm sure against players, they'll be much weaker. So let's put away our weapon, and we'll take a look at our inventory. I think we got a new sword, perhaps? Let's see. No. We got an umbrella casa, which is a round hat made of bamboo and straw. Good for rainy weather. It's not raining, but I do like fashion. Oh, we had some clothing earlier, so we can wear this or this. I kind of like the accents on this one. We'll have to wash off in some water at some point. Get all this blood off of us. That's interesting. A little firefly there. And for a second it looked like I was able to interact with it. Ah, here we go. I wonder if you need to drink in this game. I know you need to eat, but I haven't really seen any signs of the survival part of this game just yet. But do keep in mind that this is like super early access. I believe that this just got greenlit like yesterday for me. It's the 21st of June, 2022. Thank you for playing this short demo. The open world is still in development, so access beyond this cliffside ahead is blocked. Alright. Well, I guess we're not going to experience any of the open world nature of it, or the... Wait a second. Oh, come on. No, look, we can still go. It's fine. But yeah, we're not going to get any of the survival aspects, seemingly. But the combat definitely feels like there's a lot of potential, and I'm super excited for that. King Oyster Mushroom. Nice. So there are some mushrooms that can harm you, and others that will obviously sustain you. So I think it's really cool how you have to kind of learn all that stuff on your own. I wonder if you could like look up in real life on like a Wikipedia for the different mushrooms. I bet you probably could. Let's go ahead and eat some food. So if we go into our inventory, we've got a very large mushroom, which is a common consumable. It doesn't look like I can eat it right out of the bag. Maybe I have to cook it. I suppose that would make sense. And it looks like we've got another level that we can put in. So we'll go hard into strength, knowing that survivability doesn't seem to be a primary concern of ours currently. And hopefully that will give us some additional damage. I don't really know how the scalings will work in this game, if it's going to be like Dark Souls, or if it's going to be its own sort of RPG system. It's hard to say. It's one of those things where I just kind of stumbled across this game the other day, and I'm like, alright, let's look into it. Looks like we might be hitting the invisible walls now, maybe? No? Okay, dang it. See this lovely big field, and I want to roam around in it. Oh my god, what's happening? Ah! Ah! What's happening? Why did I take a big hit of damage? What did I do? I don't understand. Okay. Well, we're okay. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. I really like the art style of this game. It's super cool. Oh, there's more mushrooms, I think. Shiitake mushroom. That one's safe, right? I think so. I guess this is the game now. We're playing Mushroom Collector Simulator. I'd like to get into like one more like set of fights, maybe. I think that'd be cool. Let's just take a brief look around and see if we can't find anything. There's lots of areas to get stuck, but I imagine that's probably due to the limitations of the early access. I wonder if we're going to have jumping in this game at any point, because there seems to be a lot of things where it's like changes in elevation. Oh, looks like we can't go this way. But yeah, this for anybody wondering, this game is called, I believe, Ronin's Trail. Let me double check. Yeah, this is Ronin Trail, and yeah, it looks pretty darn neat. I'm just gonna go and find one more fight, and then we'll call the video there. Alright, so this will be our last fight of Ronin's Trail. Let's do this thing. We got multiple targets, which is good. Ooh, you see they like dodged with me. I definitely like the ability to dodge into enemies is really cool. Right now the combat definitely feels a little bit simple. But I'm sure that you could make the enemies much tougher. That's funny, he hit the tree there, which kind of messed him up. And teammates can hit each other as well? Isn't that interesting? Okay. He didn't quite hit that tree there, but there we go. So yeah, that's Ronin's Trail. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about this game. It looks really cool to me, and I'm excited to follow its development. I can't wait to experience more of this game. And hopefully the PvP scene flourishes and I can like go and bully people online. That sounds like a lot of fun. It definitely feels like a game with some pretty decent skill expression already. And yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Alright, that's all for now. Have a lovely day, and I'll catch you next time.